Daddy born poor, Mama was too. Walking through the snow, plastic bags on their shoes. Papa selling houses, sleeping in a car. 4 babies in the backseat, underneath the stars. Well, hey, hey, just work a little harder. Hey, hey, punching that clock with work and prayer and a little bit of luck. Make so much money, need a 10-ton truck. Ha, 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 ha.
Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. It is Monday, April 14th, 2025, the day before tax day. And here at Forex Smart Trade, we create a problem for you that will cause you to have to pay a lot of taxes because you'll be making so much money. And we do that by teaching you how to trade currency using our simple but very accurate proprietary trading indicators. And my goal today is to show you one of the dozen different trade strategies that we have so that you can evaluate for yourself that they work, that they're simple, and that you like it. So with that, let's get going and see what we've got today. We first need to start by listening to this guy, and then we can see what the market has.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the ways we teach is by, in addition to we've got a very detailed curriculum that's been developed over 16 years. We have an extensive video library that walks you through each of the steps that we believe are important for you to know. And we've got group training sessions, and we do these live trades where an experienced trader like myself jumps on and walks you through their process. By listening and watching what they do, you're able to copy it and start doing it yourself. I do 3 live trades a week. This one, Tuesday, Thursday morning. Every day, as long as it's not a holiday. I also send a overnight trade setup that you can copy. When you become a regular member, we've got trades in the morning, trades in the afternoon, and what I like to consider our secret sauce is that we are constantly training and coaching. You get better by constant practicing, and we make that available all the time. We've also simplified it a little bit where, in addition to you looking for setups, we've got some known trade setups that are very profitable programmed into our system, and we send you the setup as it occurs so that all you need to do is go take a look at it and copy it so you don't need to kind of sit in front of the screen and monitor. Today's trade on the Canadian US dollar closed profitably if you had taken it. Let us continue, and I like to work off of a little checklist that makes it so I do not forget anything. If you have a question or you wanted some additional information, best way is to just schedule some time with me. And you can do that by going to Forex Smart Trade /schedule. Forex Smart Trade /schedule. I also have weekly office hours. On Wednesday at noon, and you can get that details. The link is in the email with the daily trade results. So I'm always available, easy to get a hold of me, and ask me questions. And one of the benefits of working with us is that you get access to me. I like to every day refresh the green charts, make sure that the memory's cleared and it's working fast. Something I consider very important to do, no matter who you trade with or how you trade, is to actually go back and reevaluate the trades that didn't go the way you wanted, and try to make some determination as to why. And with our simulator, you can go back to the specific point that you took the trade and look at what the indicators were telling you. And often there's a clue there as to why the trade might not have gone the way you expected. And the more times you can figure that out and then carry it forward onto the next trade by putting it in your kind of trading tool bag, the less unforced errors, the increase in your accuracy. And when you get that accuracy up to 70, 80, 90%, and you're using the right risk management, you're going to make money. We are technical traders. We are trading based on the price action. And our indicators are very good at giving us the direction that the market is moving in, or a currency pair is moving in. With that, we can make a little bit of money. However, news does impact currency pairs, and we want to know what that news is so we can trade around it. And the best place to get that news is forexfactory.com, or that's the place I like to get it. Forex Factory breaks news down into 3 categories: yellow, which is low impact. I ignore those. Orange, which is medium impact. I also ignore those, but you can pay attention. And red, which is high impact. These are the guys we want to trade around. These have the ability to move the market, and if we have an open trade, of possibly getting stopped out. And we want to avoid that if we can. Any trade that we take now should be closed by 9 p.m. tonight, so we have nothing to worry about. The trade I am going to do is something called the 10-point trade. And basically, there are 3 parts to the chart, and I want the lines from all 3 parts to agree. So let me walk you through it. The chart we'll be trading off is something called the Light 6 Majors. It's one of our standard charts. It is a composite chart in that it's showing me 6 different currency pairs. They're all U.S. based. I start with the middle part of the chart, which we call the majors and minors. If I see what I like here, then I will go up to the TNTs and confirm. And then if I see what I like here, I will go down to the pressure and confirm. The red and green line here is our major indicator. The black and gray is our minor indicator. This horizontal blue line is our overbought line. This horizontal red line is our oversold line. I am looking for situations where we are oversold and the lines are going up like here. And you see a big green candle. I want to ride that through till it gets to the other side. Once it gets to the other side, I want all the lines going down, and I'm going to ride it through there. So right now we are overbought, and the majors are kind of going up or sideways. So we don't have what I want. I want to be on this side of the red line going up, or this side of the blue line going down. So we don't have that here. So I'll just keep going. Euro USD. We are 3/4 of the way through the channel going up. I generally don't like to take a trade when we've gone past the halfway mark. So we're kind of significantly past the halfway mark. So we're going to pass. Pound dollar, overbought. Minors are coming down. Majors are sideways. I want everybody coming down. The more different, each of the lines from the 3 sections are measuring something different. And when I get all the lines to agree, that's a high probability trade. And all you need is a couple good high probability trades a day to make terrific money at this. Dollar, Canadian dollar, oversold, majors going down, minors are sideways. Dollar, Swiss franc, oversold. The majors are going up, kind of. Minors are sideways. I want everybody going in the same direction. Dollar, yen, oversold. Everybody's going up. That's the second thing I'm looking for. Third thing is I'm looking for this double cross where the green line is crossed over the red and the gray line is crossed over the black. So that's the third thing. Then the fourth thing is I am interested in what's the slope of this green line here. And I want it to be better than 45 degrees. It is. So I've got all 4 things that I want here. When I have all 4 things that I want here, I jump up to the TNTs and count how many lines are supporting the buy signal I see here. And each of these lines is kind of measuring the rate of change at a different speed. And I want at least 3 of them to say buy. So thick orange line is going up telling me buy. Thin orange is going down telling me sell. So I only have one of the oranges. And the blue lines are inversely related. So when blue comes down, that means buy. So thick blue is coming down, but dotted blue is going up. So I only have 2, and I really want 3. When I look at the pressure down here, I want these lines either going up or I want the green line on top, and I have neither. So I could have really stopped here. I don't have what I want here. There's no need to really look here. So nothing here. I've cloned this chart, and I've got 6 more pairs, and these are non-USD pairs. So euro pound, oversold or below the red line. Everybody's going up. 2. 3 is I've got the double cross, greens on top, grays on top. 4, I've got terrific steepness on the green line. It's way better than 45 degrees. So I've got all 4 points here. I like that the green line is entering the channel. I don't mind that the minors have gone through or like halfway through. I care about the position of the green line. 2 orange lines going up, supporting the buy signal. Dotted blue coming down, supporting the buy signal. So I got 3 of the 4 here. And I've got weak down pressure. It's almost sideways with green on top. So that's a point. So I got 1 point, 4 points, 3 points, so 8 points. What I would normally do then is go and do what I call a confirmation. And my confirmation is to look at the 2 and the 4 hour chart. That was, what was that? Euro pound. To look at the 2 and the 4 hour chart for the euro pound. So rather than have multiple pairs, I've got just one pair, all euro pound, but looking at different time frames. And what the different time frames mean is that each candle has here 2 hours of information, 4 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours a day. And I want the 2 hour to be oversold, which it is. Doesn't have to be going up, but I want it oversold. And I want the 4 hour oversold. Now, the reason I want this on my confirmation is that if for some reason this signal weakens, but both of these are oversold, there's less of a chance of me getting stopped out. It won't go down that far before it starts going up. If these are oversold, it's eventually going to go up. It's just going to take longer to happen. Now, my only issue here is, so I've got the signal, but what time is it in both of these markets? In Europe, it's a 6 hour difference or 7 hour, depending on where you're at. And in Great Britain, it's 5 hours. It's evening time. These guys aren't trading. I want one of these pairs to be actively trading because I'm trading off of a 1 hour chart. So I want my move to happen within an hour. And to have that happen, there's going to be some activity going on. So now that it's the middle of the night, this isn't a trade I want to take. But that is the setup that I want. Australian dollar yen, it's morning time in both of these markets. But right now I'm overbought and majors are going up, minors are sideways. Euro Canadian dollar, I've got disagreement between the majors and minors. Australian dollar, New Zealand dollar, majors are sideways, minors are starting to come down. Pound yen. We're a little bit more than halfway. So here, if this signal were good, since it's morning time in Japan, I could consider taking this trade. Euro Australian dollar. Oversold. Everybody's going up, but the red line, you know what? The red line's not going up enough for me. So I'm going to pass on this. Red. You know what? Let's just go take a look at it one more time. Let's see what the confirmation is. So this is what we were just looking at. So we got four points here. We're just at the 45-degree angle on the green line. 2 orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down. So 3 of the 4 here. Down pressure with green on top. That counts as a point. Oversold on the 2 hour. Oversold on the 4 hour. So we have the confirmation. Now, on some of the trades we have take profits predetermined. On other trades, we've got to figure out what it's worth. This is a trade we've got to figure out what it's worth. So I'm going to get a clean chart. Let's see if we can find a clean. Oops. So that's Euro AUD. I want to drop some support and resistance in. And support and resistance are spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. And those become the bounds within which I trade. Now, I like to crunch up the chart so I can get more data points. But you can see it's up here and there's nothing up here. So I'm going to just open it back up. I'm going to find spots where the candles seem to naturally stop. So kind of in here, kind of in here. Right in here, in here, in here, kind of over here. On the Euro USD, these tend to be about 30, 40 pips apart, and we're at 78.98 to 80.16. So that's about 20 pips. So I want to know what the trend is. And here, a little bit of an uptrend, a little bit of a downtrend. It's not as clear as what the trend is here. Flat, then the trend goes way up again. Knowing the trend is going to contribute to how many pips I want to take, because if I'm trading with the trend, I can be a little more aggressive. If I'm trading against the trend, I want to take a little bit less. And then I want to know how much room do I have from where I'm at now to where the line is, which is 7.9 pips up. And 4.3 pips down. And let's just see where we go to here. That's 6.5 pips. I generally am not crazy about taking a trade less than 10 pips. Let us go back and just take one more look. And all right, we're going to take a trade for for 7 pips. Because you see how it kind of bounces on this line, and it seems to, you might even argue that the resistance line is here. Could be either spot. So we're going to take 7 pips to the kind of the top of this. So you can take it in your simulator, or if you're using MetaTrader, open up your MetaTrader. So Canadian dollar yen. Let's see if I have that open. Canadian dollar yen. Oh no, euro Australian dollar. Euro Australian dollar. Let's make sure we get the right pair. I don't have that open, so I am going to go to File, New Chart, and they'll probably be down in this third group, Euro Australian dollar. We're going to make it a 1 hour chart, so we're looking at the same thing. I am going to click on New Order. Now, this is a demo account. It's got 12,400 in it. Rule of thumb when you're trading at 200 to 1 leverage, which this is, move this decimal place over 4 spots. So 1.24. I can take anywhere from half of that to double it. I'm going to just take the 1.24 as my lot size. I'm going to click Market Buy. I'm going to now right click on here, go to Modify. And we said 7 pips. 7 pips is 70 points. 70 points. If I click the little blue button, it does the math. And we'll use a 3 to 1. So I'll use a 21 pip stop loss. Add an extra 0 to convert pips to points. Click the little red button. It does the math for me. Then click Modify. Oops, and we did something wrong here. What did we do wrong here? 70 pips, 7 pips, 210 pips. I don't see why this isn't right. We want it up here. And I want the stop loss to be roughly 3 times. Oops. I'm not sure why that didn't register it right. 70 points. Anyways, we're going to go based on what we were looking at. Actually, we want it up here. So let's do that. I want it hitting up in this candle. And I'm just going to move this down. So it's roughly a 2-to-1. It hasn't traded down here in a while. So we're okay there. So we took a buy for 7 pips on the Euro Australian dollar with a take profit of 1.79914, 1.79914, stop loss of 1.78502. And as I said, I expect this to close by 9 p.m. At 5 o'clock, the new trading day starts at Eastern time, 5 p.m. Eastern time. And that hour between 5 and 6 is kind of dead man's time because the brokers are closing their books. They increase the spreads on the trades. So not many people trade during that hour. And then around 6 o'clock, the spreads come back and trading kind of picks up again. So I don't know that we'd get it within the hour. We only got one more hour till 5. If you want to learn to trade, you need to know the right things. In my opinion, it's not that hard, but there are things you need to know to do it well. You need the right tools, and you need somebody to show you because there's so much information out there. If you try to figure it out your own, it's very hard, and this is the type of thing where it's costly if you make a mistake. We make it easy for you. We're going to give you the information you need to know. We're so confident that we can teach you this that we'll let you trade our money and split what you make. So it's a win-win for both of us. We put some effort into you, and then we get a nice return on our funds, and you get to learn a skill that's going to do very well for you. I've been trading 6 years. Absolutely the best thing that I've done. I wish I figured it out 40 years ago. But you start where you're at and move forward. Best way to get a feel for if this works is just to do our trading trial. We charge $10. We'll give you some personalized one-on-one training. You'll get access to our trade alerts and trade setups, and you'll be able to evaluate it on your own. We'll give you, as I said, some personalized one-on-one training, and you'll be able to see if it works or it doesn't. All right. Have a terrific evening. In about 15 minutes, I'll send out the overnight trade setup. Bye-bye.